Hey, what's up, air signs? Air signs consist of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libras. Happy birthday to my Aquariuses who are celebrating a birthday in the month of January. Y'all, like I told y'all in the previous video, like people upstairs do not care. Like it's about to be 12 o'clock and they making a lot of noise. So yeah. But this is your video for January 2020. Keep in mind that these are general, so things that I talk about may not resonate with you. She'll be alright. If you would like a personal reading, please go to www.thesunnyglow.com. The link is in the description bar below, as well as other information. Also, disclaimer with my readings, I do talk fast, I do curse, and due to me reading for a lot of different energies, my readings can be pretty jumpy. Okay, okay. All the cards randomly popped out for y'all. I really didn't have to pick them. Okay, so my air signs. I feel like the month of January is going to be the month where you make difficult decisions. And for some of you, I feel like it's 80% of you, you're going to have to make difficult decisions, whether you're being forced or you're saying enough is enough. And when I say forced, I mean like your divine God, angels, deities, universe, whatever you want to call it, like they are making ruckus within your life for a reason. And then the 20% of you, I feel that you're just not in the space anymore to take care of bullshit. And you can take that how you want to. In some cases, I'm seeing where you just really want change and you're tired of being silent. You're tired of having people assume what you want. You're tired of not being heard. I feel right now, some of you, whether this was in the past or you're doing it currently, I feel like you don't really know. Some of you, you don't know what to say. Some of you, you want better for yourself, but there's resisting. Like, either you're afraid to change, you're afraid of new growth, and some of you just really don't want to be let down again. Some of you are just tired of the bullshit, which is why some of you put up with bullshit, which is why some of you don't speak up. But I'm seeing how for this month, that is going to change. I don't know if it's because of any shifts, whether it's within the universe or just within yourself, but I keep picking up on like this gust of wind, and it's creating a lot of change. Like the things that you are comfortable in, it's like no, get uncomfortable. It's time to get uncomfortable. It's time to realize that you've been relapsing some way, somehow. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with drugs. Like, I feel like for some of you, it's like, maybe you have changed. You know, maybe you're doing better than you were before. But it's like, you're accepting the same bullshit. Okay? I keep picking up on the scenario of like, someone, you know, who was on drugs and they got clean, but they relapse again. You know, they try a different drug or they try the same drug. And maybe for some of you, you know, like you broke up with a toxic person and, you know, you got yourself better, you're feeling good, but it's like you're dealing with someone who has the same toxic qualities as the other person did, or like they're different in some way. Like I feel like there's something that you're doing right now which is basically the shit that you've been dealing with in your past. And it's like once again, you're realizing that, and you're just tired of going through the same cycle. I do see, once again, I know I keep repeating myself, but somebody needs to get this shit through their head. But there's just a lot of changes going on, whether you like them or not. Okay. Um, I am picking up that some of you need to be mindful of incompatible relationships. Like, you have to be aware of that. I feel like relationships that are not great for you, whether it's love, it's business, it's friendship, it's family, like, I do see that being unsettling. Maybe for some of you, you will be aware of some unsettling news. For some of you, maybe your partner breaks your heart, or you break your partner's heart. Okay. Maybe you and your partner, like, you're realizing that you're moving too fast. Maybe you did get engaged, or you proposed, or you moved in with your partner. Like, I'm seeing where it's like the plans that you guys had that were meant to be long term. I see you saying, okay, let's pump the brakes, let's figure everything out, let's see what needs to happen right now. I am picking up for some of you, there may be issues with getting fired. Okay, there may be issues of you leaving a long-term relationship, but there's something that you've been dealing with for a long time, maybe even a generational curse. Okay. Whatever it is, something that you've been dealing with long term, or something that you wanted to be long term. I see it not manifesting the way that you had wanted it to be. Okay. For some reason, spirit is trying to gear many of you into another direction. I keep picking up on like an alternative pathway. Okay. I feel like there's going to be issues in regards to communication during this time. Like I talked about earlier, like, maybe for some of you, like, you can't express the way that you feel. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who can't express how they feel. Okay. I am picking up that there may be issues with online businesses. Maybe you aren't getting the sales that you want. Maybe you aren't getting long-term customers. I do see changes when it comes to career, like wanting a new career, desiring a new career. For others of you, I'm just basically saying the same message. Like there's this stuck energy, and it's like some of you may be aware of a love triangle. You may be aware of what you wanted. It just isn't for you. Some of you are stuck between the present. Okay, no, you're stuck between the past and the future. Okay. Maybe you're forgetting that you have to focus on the present. You have to make the proper steps that you need to take. Some of you, like, once again, you've been too focused on the past and the future. Some of you, you're definitely counting your eggs before the motherfuckers hatch. Okay. I hate to say this, but this is what I'm picking up for some. I am picking up on some disappointments, especially if you had high expectations for something or someone. Okay? And maybe for some of you, it's like you knew, subconsciously, you knew that this wasn't going to work, but yet you stuck around and you brought disappointment upon yourself. Yeah. Some of you must understand your power. Okay? You must feel whole yourself in order for you to be in a union of some kind. So maybe you are in a relationship. Maybe you really aren't ready. Maybe you are still healing, and like, it's okay to heal when you are in a relationship, but maybe some of you, you got in the relationship for the wrong reasons. Maybe you're realizing that your focus was more on the commitment, building the commitment instead of building yourself, to better that commitment. Hopefully that's making sense. Um, for others of you, I'm seeing where you should not rely on people during this time. If you want it done, gonna have to do the shit yourself. You may not want to, but that's what I'm picking up. Something is going to backfire in regards to a union. Something in the power of two is it going to work. Okay. Um, for others of you, be cautious of you falling for a fuck boy or a fuck girl and you're getting pregnant by this person. Okay. Um, for others of you, I am picking up on like feeling alone. If you are pregnant, like you're going to feel alone some way, somehow. Okay. Um, when it comes to relationships, especially love, like I just really see it being difficult. Okay. And maybe cheating is not in the picture, you know. For some of you, 60% of you, unfortunately, it is. But for the 40%, I just feel like you guys aren't compatible some way, somehow. Maybe this is temporary. Maybe this will be something that you have to deal with for some time. But I just feel like you guys are not on the same page. Like for some reason, like your paths may be separating during this time. And maybe, in the future, maybe a couple months, maybe a couple years, maybe some weeks, whatever, you guys are going to come back together, maybe even another lifetime. But for some reason, I'm seeing how you are going to have to get yourself together. You're going to have to get yourself together. Okay. But once again, the plans that you had inspired to happen, I just see it not manifesting the way that you want it to manifest during this time. Okay. Not a good time for commitments. Not a good time to sign contracts. Um, Not a good time to bring something new into the picture. Not a good time for that. Okay? Right now, you guys just really need to feel whole and feel confident in yourself and really like get back on your high horse. Like, just really understand your confidence, understand your essence, understand your power, understand your drive. Like, you guys really need to feel like you're on top of the world, okay? And understand that other people shouldn't make you feel on top of the world. It's possible, but when those people or person are gone, you aren't going to feel on top of the world anymore. So that's why it's always important for you to make yourself feel as if you're on top of the world, okay? We need to stop thinking that people are supposed to make us happy. No. Because when those people are gone, like, what do we have left? What do we stand on? We stand on false happiness and false ego, to be honest. So just be genuine with yourself. Be genuine with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Talk to yourself. Look in the mirror. Have a conversation with yourself. What do you say back? Okay? Just and if you don't want to talk to the mirror, write some shit out on a piece of paper. Come back to it. Answer the question later. Like, you guys really need to tap in with yourself. Like, you've lost yourself trying to better other people, trying to figure out where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do. And, with you trying to search for something, like, you've lost yourself. And once again, like, I feel like the month of January is causing for you guys to feel uncomfortable. So that may be why many of you, if you haven't felt this way already, maybe that's why many of you, like, you want change. Like, something is telling you, no, this isn't right, you deserve better. Like, whatever the case may be, like, I just see where many of you, like, you just want change. Like, you deserve better. Like, it's time. It's been time. But you're going to have to want to do it for yourself. Not because somebody told you to do this, Like, you're going to have to really understand what you're meant to do, and who you are. Who are you? Okay. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything. And I shall see you guys next video. Take care. Bye.